Specifically, what I'd like to lead with is a quote from TREB President Kevin Krieger. In that report, Mr. Krieger says, "It is clear that the demand for rental accommodation has substantially increased compared to last year, when there was a temporary pandemic-related lull. Strong rental demand will continue into next year as immigration into the GTA picks up and we see a resurgence in the student population. With rental market conditions already tightening and demand set to increase, we expect future increases in average rents. This trend further reinforces TREB's continued call for government action to increase supply." I wondered if you could comment on how you see this particular statement impacting the Alliance REIT model in the coming 2 quarters, Hooman.
Thank you. Let me step back and tell you how we were impacted over the past year. Over the past year, what was we noticed that we occupy a privileged position within the Toronto real estate market. And when I say that is we had quite a number of dislocations. And by that, I mean apartment turnovers. There were a number of students who were going back home. There were a number of young professionals who, were going to go back to their cities of origin because they could work from there. They didn't have to stay in. However, what we found is that our units immediately got filled up as soon as we put them on the market. And they got filled up by folks who were trying to get out of more dense environments, whether it be that, kind of sharing an apartment with somebody else, or whether it was in a dense condominium building and dense apartments. We found that we didn't really experience any vacancies and our rents stayed the same. What we're finding now, I would absolutely agree with that quote from Toronto Real Estate Board, is that the students are coming back. We're getting a lot more inquiries about vacant units. Currently, we're fully occupied. We have 3 units that we're developing. They're going to be available and finished in October. 2 of those units are already rented. Folks came in and they saw the unfinished apartments and they saw what we're offering from renderings, and they immediately paid top rent to rent them as of October 1st. So that is great for our investors, because what we've seen and what we're seeing is that our apartments are always going to be picked over the majority of other spaces that are available in our neighborhoods. We don't charge the most rent, we charge market rent. And as a result, we're able to get the best residents. We always have multiple applications for our units, and it enables us to then really pick the best residents that we believe are best for that space and the building, vis-a-vis the neighbors and the other tenants in the